Ron, you guys got to go a couple at home last week. Finished 2-1. 2 wins are great. Obviously competed super tough against Marquette yesterday. Kind of, what do you feel like you learned about your team from last week?
I think I've said it before. I trust in all 9 players. I think all 9 players got to play in some way, shape, or form, which is good to know going down the stretch. I mean, knock on wood, somebody's going to be sick, somebody's going to be hurt. Everybody's going to have to be ready to play. So I think that's first and foremost what we learned over the last week.
You talked a lot yesterday about just that, and even Val just talked about it, the competitive mindset that you guys had yesterday against Marquette on every court, up and down. How do you guys try to bottle that, keep that, maintain that moving forward?
With such a young team and players not having experience in the lineup, I challenged them this week to come out and play a complete match. I don't think we've played a complete match yet to date until yesterday. And yes, we lost, but we were right there. And I think that if we can build on that, and I think they saw it, and they know what to expect now and what we expect from them. So I feel pretty comfortable moving forward and building off that.
You just touched on having that young team. How does that, you're trying to get them to learn as much as they can, as fast as they can. How does yesterday kind of play into that and help those younger kids?
Yeah, I think the only way you learn is throwing them right into the fire and through competition. We're 10 matches in, we're 5-5. I've challenged them on the road. I've challenged them with tough opponents at home. So we're going in the right direction of where we want to go at this point in the season.
You've had individually Val just rolling along here so far. She got her 6th straight win yesterday. Kind of what has she done to make herself successful during that stretch?
Yeah, I think ultimately at the end of the day we coach for kind of the reason what we're seeing Val do here. 2 years she's been here, in and out of the lineup, injury, and now she's getting her day-to-day reps in the lineup, and she's really seized the moment. I think this is why we coach, to see kids mature, and I challenged her to get in better shape at the end of last year and really go all in on the tennis, and she's responded. She's done a great job. She's been solid for us down there at the, she's played anywhere from 3 to 6 this year, so she's doing a great job.
What you guys get ready to head on this spring break trip? Get to go outdoors a little bit, play some outdoor tennis. What do you look to get out of this, kind of ending the non-conference stretch a little bit?
Yeah, I think we try to get outdoors as much as we can. I mean, it's not always are we going to be outdoors when we come back in late March or even early April, but I think it's just getting that taste of outdoor tennis, which is different. The ball moves different. You've got to exert a little bit more energy and work a little harder outside. So we're looking to play 3 solid matches and then give them the rest of the week off to kind of rest and get ready for that stretch run.
What we've kind of talked about this with everybody who's been in here. Kind of what's one area that you think your group has improved at from that match 1 through 10?
Competitiveness, no doubt. I mean, we with being, like I said, a young team, I just want to see fight. I just want to see good energy and good effort, and I think yesterday is a step in the right direction.
Val, you guys were at home last week, picking up a couple wins. You guys played Marquette very, very close yesterday. Kind of what did last week's performances mean for you guys as a group going forward?
I think with the 2 wins, we could get a lot of confidence. And with playing so close against Marquette, a really good team, it showed us how talented our team actually is and how much potential we have. And I think going forward, it's going to help us a lot knowing of how much potential we have. And, it's just going to help us a lot when we go and have close matches with the confidence.
You guys, and I talked to Coach a little bit about it yesterday after the match. Because of how well you guys competed against Marquette, how do you guys try to bottle that up and keep that mindset moving forward?
I think just because what we experienced yesterday, it was an amazing experience. Everybody was competing hard. I think just that we got a taste of how it is to compete that hard and to be out there and to grind and to do it for the team. I think just for us that we want to keep doing what we're doing because it's just an amazing feeling to be out there and to grind and to compete.
You personally have been on the winning streak lately. You pushed it to 6 yesterday. What for you has been working well during this stretch?
Well, I'm trying to control the controllable, and I try to stay healthy and do as much as possible to compete well. Every time I step on the court, I try to do it for the team. I try to do everything possible to fight and to compete and to get the point for the team.
You guys get to change a little bit, go on this spring break trip, head south. You get to play outdoors. Mm-hmm. What's the biggest differences for you guys between playing indoors and playing outdoors?
I think one of the biggest difference is going to be the weather, just because being indoors, there's no weather factor. So going outdoors, it's going to be sunshine, wind, maybe even a little bit of rain. So we have to be prepared for that, and the rally's probably going to be longer, just because outdoor tennis is a little bit slower. Yeah, I think those are going to be the biggest differences to outdoor.
You get 3 matches while you're on this spring break trip. Kind of what's one thing that you want to see this team accomplish during those matches?
Well, I think the most important for me is going to be that we're going to grow as a team, that we're going to get more experience, and that we just going to fight and compete together as a team so that we're going to be ready for the upcoming conference season.
And kind of like we just talked to Pete about, what's one thing that you feel like your team has really gotten better at or grown in from that first match of the year to right now?
I really think it's the competing. I really think that we kept working on it, and everybody is down for the team. We're there for each other, and we're all trying to fight as hard as possible and to get every single point we can have to go out and win at the end of the day.